Alright, good morning Wasteland, Mr. G here. We are on the test server. We are checking all of the nerfs, the buffs, and the changes, showing you the new parts, getting you the latest info. These videos take a long time to edit. Hit that like button if you enjoy these kind of videos. First of all, Steppenwolf faction is getting a couple new prestige parts. They're basically bumpers because Steps didn't really have proper bumpers yet. So they're two grill pieces, aka they'll do some contact damage, and when they look nice, you can slap them on the front of builds. Thank you, Tarjum. We want to see you guys adding more structural pieces to the factions as the game goes on, because to be honest, it's a building game. We like building stuff, and to do that we want more parts. So get us those parts, we're happy. On to changes. So the Annihilator is getting a teensy tiny nerf, aka it's going to move around a little bit less, and it's going to do 8% less damage. So you can see current on the left, test server on the right. It's a very, very small nerf in my opinion. I mean, still, it's going to do just marginally less damage and be marginally easier to hit. Perhaps a bigger nerf in duration would be more helpful. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Next up, we're going to talk about Grenadier drones. So this has been a big one. Grenadiers have been a real pain for a lot of folks. So what they're doing is what are they doing? They're reducing the blast radius. Okay, great. And they're nerfing the durability by 17%. That's decent. They're easier to blow up. I don't know that that was necessarily the problem. The problem being that they're accurate and have infinite ammo and just shoot away. Feels like a pretty minor nerf, but hey, it's better than them buffing them. We'll take what we can get right now. Next up, we're going to look at the blockchain, which was total garbage before. It's got a decent buff to spread and to damage, so that's a good thing. So hopefully the blockchain will be playable here in a minute. Alright, next up, Executioner. They removed the energy nerf, however, they've tweaked the shrapnel explosion damage, which we'll test in a minute. But you can see that it is a solid damage nerf to the Executioner. At least it doesn't also get the energy nerf. Next up, the Prosecutor. Similar changes. They did remove the energy nerf, but you can see that it is doing less damage overall. Noticeably less damage. However, cannons have been solid meta for a long time, so we'll see. Now the Trigger. The Trigger got drug out into the alley and just clubbed with the nerf bat. Its range got massively reduced, and it was already barely mid-range at best. So we'll see if it continues to remain playable at all. Okay, Tsunami. Tsunami has a new charging mechanism. Charges up to 6 times now instead of 3. So you notice it charges a lot faster because there's more charges overall. However, doing raw damage, it does significantly less damage on the test server. Here we go. You can see that charge mechanic again. Here we go with explosive damage. Still feels pretty nerfed. We'll have to see how it turns out in PvP. We're going to go ahead and take a look next at the Typhoon. The Typhoon had its perk changed so that it just reduces reload and it no longer stacks. So you guys that get nailed with Foons in Clan Wars, there'll be no more just target locking somebody by stacking them with Foon shots. Next up, we're going to look at the energy weapons have had a change. No longer do you have to click and follow the recycle. You can just hold down left click. The synthesis feels like a frickin' machine gun now. Way less concentration required. Guys, that's it. Please hit this with a like or leave a comment because these videos do take way longer to edit than my regular ones. Hope you guys found this useful. Give me your thoughts in the comments. I'm going to catch you guys later. Mr. G out.